You are watching The Book Club. Every Wednesday, we handpick the best books to improve your life. 15 of the best fiction books for entrepreneurs. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. If you're not subscribed yet, you're missing out. Hello Aluxers, and welcome back for another book club video where we impart knowledge to those of you who want to improve and optimize your life. Sometimes it's good to take a step back from all the work, all the life challenges that seem to be coming like buses, one right after the other. So today we are giving you something a little different. This Wednesday we are giving you the best fiction books for entrepreneurs. There comes a time when a simple, logical explanation of something just isn't good enough anymore, so you want a story that will captivate you and will make you understand whatever it is you need without even realizing it. Most people read fiction for entertainment, which is good sometimes, but we are biologically programmed to constantly learn, so why not find some fiction and also learn something at the same time? This is where we come in to bring you the best fiction books for entrepreneurs. Number 1. The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. Here's an author with an innate gift of writing everything from a unique perspective, sharing a beautiful message in the most simplistic manner ever, and ultimately creating an unforgettable story. The Alchemist speaks directly to the entrepreneurial spirit within you, from a tale of following one's dreams and overcoming all the obstacles along the way. This book will inspire you to take charge of your life by following your dreams, and to have faith that everything will fall into place just as it should. You have to read this book at least once in your lifetime. We definitely recommend it. And if you're a little too busy or don't have the time for reading it, head over to Alux.com/freebook and sign up to get your audio copy of The Alchemist free of charge. All thanks to our partners at Audible. Number 2. King Rat by James Clavell. This novel details the terrible efforts of British, Australian, and American soldiers in Japanese prisoner of war camps. The main takeaway from King Rat is that teamwork is essential in extreme environments. In order to survive, people have to work together for a common goal. It's a great read for any manager, leader, or entrepreneur who wants to learn how to take advantage of opportunities and create opportunities for teamwork. Number 3. Who Moved My Cheese by Spencer Johnson. Told in a humorous manner with the help of a simple parable, Who Moved My Cheese reveals deep truths about us. The essence of this book is about how people handle change, whether they avoid it or embrace it, and leap forward toward their goals. We honestly believe that this book is for anyone and everyone, because we're all leaders in our own lives, or at least we should be. And the sooner a leader understands that positivity is the key to dealing with change, the sooner that leader can move forward. Number 4. Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton. One of the best stories ever written on corporate responsibility, Jurassic Park is a riveting and entertaining read that warns ambitious entrepreneurs. If your ambitions tend to push you too hard or go beyond the ethical boundaries agreed upon, you might just become the lunch of a velociraptor. Number 5. An American Tragedy by Theodore Dreiser. Caution. This is a monster piece of hundreds of pages that rivals Ayn Rand's books. The main character in this book goes on a journey, led by his ambitions that one day he'll become a person of affluence and amass a great fortune. There are a few lessons that you can learn from this book. Some of the key ones are: create strong values for yourself, for they will protect you against poor decisions. It's easy to make decisions when your values have a strong foundation, and do the right thing regardless of personal cost. Number 6. The Lemonade War by Jacqueline Davies. This book showcases the trials and success of two rival siblings competing for dominance as they both open their lemonade stands. Thanks to the two riveting young entrepreneurs, The Lemonade War makes for an entertaining read filled with savvy marketing tips and descriptions for plenty of business terms. Furthermore, you'll get to explore how arguments can escalate beyond anyone's intention. Number 7. Ugly Americans by Ben Mesrich. In this book, Ben Mesrich tells the story of a young Princeton graduate who travels halfway around the world in search of his American dream and ultimately manages to make the biggest deal in the history of the financial markets. Brimming with intense action, romance, underground sex, and exotic characters, Ugly Americans is a story that will shake the financial community. Number 8. Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance by Robert S. Pirsig. Zen offers entrepreneurs a unique framework for thinking and discussing big abstract concepts. Pirsig creates a story that stresses the importance of living an authentic life, which transcends into your professional life and your spirit. If you do this, according to the author, everything else in your life will play out the snowball effect and fall into place. Also, another thing to keep in mind is that consistent, small key victories are what propel us forward, as opposed to irregular big victories which will take you on an emotional and professional roller coaster. Number 9. The Remains of the Day by Kazuo Ishiguro. A complex story held in high regard by many successful entrepreneurs, Remains of the Day is an important read for those who want a better understanding on how to maintain humility and loyalty to their respective work, while at the same time taking advantage of opportunities that come along, bringing with them success and prosperity. There are many amazing lessons to take away from this book, and for only $18, you can explore all of them in detail. Just follow the link in the description. Or if you're more interested in audiobooks, go to Alux.com/freebook and sign up. All of this is possible thanks to our partners at Audible. Number 10. The Greatest Salesman in the World by Og Mandino. This author created a manual for anyone who wants to learn the philosophy of salesmanship and prosperity. With the help of a masterfully told story of a camel boy who becomes successful, Mandino stimulates entrepreneurs of all walks of life to adopt a mental state that will, ultimately, transform them into the wealthy individuals they want to become. You can learn more about this if you visit our video, The Best Books on Selling, by clicking or tapping in the top right corner. Number 11. The Man in the Gray Flannel Suit by Sloan Wilson and Jonathan Franzen. With the societal pressures nowadays to work hard, make money, become successful, get married, it can become very overwhelming very fast, and that's exactly the main plot of this story. Sloan Wilson chronicles the tale of a man who doesn't have any outlandish demands out of life, other than a nice house, good money to support his family, and a normal job. But after a series of crises, he reconsiders his priorities in life. This is a profoundly rewarding novel for those who want to take responsibility for their life and start living the way they want to, moving away from the societal status quo. Number 12. Colorless Tsukuru Tazaki and His Years of Pilgrimage by Haruki Murakami. In this book, Haruki Murakami tells the remarkable story of a young man who's profoundly affected by past losses, dreams, and nightmares that have unintended consequences for the world around us. But what's the main lesson that will forever stay with you after reading this book, you might be asking? Well, all aspirations, goals, and dreams you may have can only be achieved once you make peace with your past and heal any wound that's still bleeding. Number 13. Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand. This novel is a beast with over 1,000 pages that explores different aspects of life like objectivity, individualism, reasoning, and of course, capitalism. We're not gonna get into the details of the plot and characters, but we will say this: Atlas Shrugged will envelop you in a world that will shake every premise at the root of your convictions. With most characters presented, there is a subtle common theme that you'll notice, and that is, if you work hard and apply yourself, you'll be successful in everything you do, which is a pretty down-to-earth premise you can look forward to discovering while going through this book. Number 14. 5 Temptations of a CEO by Patrick Lencioni. This fable explores every angle required to run a successful business in a very enjoyable and entertaining way. Lencioni describes the 5 temptations, and then with the help of the main character, illustrates their flaws and why people are so often enveloped by them in the first place. Number 15. Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. This might be a children's book, but its simple and playful side will make its practical application for entrepreneurs very obvious. Since its release in 1990, the book quickly became popular for its timeless lessons on perseverance, patience, and success. Well, Aluxers, we hope you enjoyed this pack of wonderful books and are prepared for a new world of valuable lessons. As always, we're curious to know, do you guys read mostly fiction books or non-fiction books? Let us know in the comments. And of course, for sticking with us until the end, you already know you're getting a bonus book. Here it is. Number 16, The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clausen. This is a timeless gem that reveals all the secrets you need to know to make and keep personal wealth. It illustrates all the lessons through parables set in the ancient city of Babylon. It's a powerful little book that's been helping people with their personal finances since the 1920s, and it'll probably continue to do so for many years to come. This is one of those books that we think should be in school curriculums all over the world. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxer. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. If you want more, we handpicked these videos you might enjoy, or head over to Alux.com for the best in fine living content on the planet. Be a part of the largest community of luxury enthusiasts in the world and tell your story.